Hello, honey roses. Hey. Okay, so I'm getting that someone wants to caress your mind with their juicy thoughts of you. Hmm. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book a reading or a coaching call with me or purchase any of my books, you can. Visit www.milkhoneyroles.org. And for my books, you'll see them attached to the bottom of this video. All right? All right. How's everybody doing today? Having a wonderful day. It's beautiful. It's hot though. It's hot out there. It's pushing 100. It's pushing 100. 100. Okay, so let's see. Someone's having juicy thoughts of you and they want to share them with you. Okay. There's some type of thoughts that someone has about you. And I feel like they quite spicy like. Quite spicy like. Yes, yes. Ooh, I just saw the lovers. Caliente. Muy bien. Somebody's thinking about her. Let's get married. Okay? That's what I heard. Baby, let's get married. Okay, let's see what else. So someone could be considering marrying you. Okay. They like you a lot. They think you are beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, wonderful. I said one with a V. Wonderful. Okay, somebody's sad about something now. Why are they sad? It went from happy to sad really fast. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Maybe someone feels like they made you sad, so now they're sad. I have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Someone could have been moving a little funny, a little sneaky. Okay, I'm getting some sneakiness going on here. Let me see what else. Can I have two more? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Everything was fine. Let's see. I don't know. Somebody's concealing information about a thing. Ooh, somebody might be hiding a pregnancy. Somebody, or, okay. Someone could have told this person that they're pregnant, but they could be lying. They could be lying, not like a lion. Okay? I heard they're really a bear because they in despair. Why am I hearing about all these animals? Okay. They in despair. They in despair. Okay. Wow. Wait. Somebody. Okay. Your person wants to be with you, right? And they were getting ready to leave a person for you. And then the person was like, oh, damsel in distress. Like that. And then your person was like, oh, you pregnant? Okay. So let's do this then. But the person really doesn't want to be with them because they're not happy. That's what I'm getting. Somebody, your person ended up with someone that's a liar. They always keeping secrets. Always keeping secrets. This person does not tell the truth. They wouldn't know the truth if you bust them over the head with it. This person that this person is dealing with. Your person is very attractive. And they're very giving, very kind. Generous is the word I was looking for. They're very generous. Now, this person, you're meant to be with this person, but there's something about, it's almost like this person had parted from this person, right? From this person that's all of a sudden they're pregnant. And then when they found out about you, then they came back. So they being sneaky. This is some sneaky business I'm seeing right here. I didn't, in tarot, you never know which way these messages are going to go. but they hold much truth for whoever needs to hear it, you know? So if it resonates, you'll feel it, you'll know. But there's no love from this person. Is what have you done for me lately? Oh, but they're gonna put on that show though. Especially if they know that the two of you are in love. This is a Jezebel energy that is going to put their all into making sure that your divine masculine does not come towards you. It'll be all types of tricks that this person is going to pull out the sleeve. And they have help from other people, and they could be under a spell as well. They also could be under a spell, your person. They could be under a spell. They could have put them in a jar to bind them together so that they don't come to you. However, the person that will hurt from this the most is your person. Because God will bring someone else to you to replace this person. It's not like, there won't be someone else for you. Because the other person, if they don't align with you and they choose otherwise than you and you're their divine counterpart, then you will be paired with someone else. And what it's really about, okay, this person is saying that they're pregnant, right? But they're lying. It's right here. They're not being honest. But it's all to hit a soft spot within the person because they know that person wants a baby. This is very evil. It could be somebody else's baby. Maybe they are pregnant and it could be somebody else's child. Okay? That's extra messy. What's that? Maybe they got to go to Maury. Who's the daddy? They be like, I don't know. Then there'd be a whole line of men on stage trying to figure out who the daddy is. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. But this could be that type of situation because it's a Jezebel. So this Jezebel, they may not know, but many people do pin, if they're in that energy where they're promiscuous, some women will pin the baby on whoever is more likely to take care of the child. And this is an unfortunate truth that has happened. That's something that does happen. I know someone like that. I know a few people like that, where the woman said that, oh yeah, this is your baby. They done took care of the baby until they turned about 3 years old and they found out the baby wasn't theirs. That is devastating. I feel for anyone who has gone through that, especially if you are, that's like experiencing a loss, like as someone passed away or something like that, because that's evil. Because you build like this relationship with the child and then come to find out that's not even your own. That's foul. So people out there, be very careful of that, for the masculine energies at least. Oh, wow. So this person really somehow, I don't know how, this person could have some type of online platform, possibly because the world is here, for the World Wide Web, And there's something about watching the interaction that you have if you contact this person online, or maybe this person has looked through their phone, got around them. They might know their family or close friends, so they just have a connection to them in some way. But this is just someone who's stopping a divine union. Sometimes masculine energies are so logical, they won't recognize things like this because it's too deep. They don't always see it. Some do. Some masculine energies do see when someone's playing games with them like that. However, not everyone can see, unfortunately. So what's going to happen next? I don't know. What's going to happen next with the situation, Spirit? They actually want to marry you. This is very confusing for such a person going through this situation. Because if they want to marry you and they've just been told by someone that they were dealing with that they're pregnant, they're going to feel a little stuck and distorted. It's just that the person isn't being honest, is what Spirit is saying. And the child, that if they are pregnant, it could be someone else's child. The Chariot came out first. I thought 2 cards came out. So the Chariot came out first. Let's see what else comes out. They want to tell you. I don't know. For some of you, you could have been talking to this person on and off or something like that for some of you. Or this person feels as though they don't want to have to tell you this. And they also feel like they didn't get this. They didn't want to get this communication. It feels like they're torn. It feels like a torn energy because I got the Chariot, the 8 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So there's a lot of sadness and dismay. This is a very distorted situation. There's also something about timing that's involved with this as well. I heard that this person feels like their ways are catching up with them. They still want to be with you, even though this child could be theirs. However, a part of them feels like it's not, but they don't know. So they feel very stuck. Either way, they still want to marry you. With the Chariot and the Hierophant, came out like this. They still want to marry you. They still want to tell you with the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. They still want to tell you. And they're disappointed in themselves with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups because of who they chose to lay down with is not the type of person that they really desire to spend long term with because their energy is not there for that purpose. It's not sufficient. This person, they don't feel like they're going to be a sufficient parent if that is their child. They're very confused and they feel very stuck, and they still want to come towards you because you are the one that they wanted to marry and have a child by. And they are judging themselves because if this is their child, then it's going to change the trajectory of their future. So they feel as though the plans that they have in mind for you are going to be delayed or may not even happen at all. So that's causing them a lot of pain, and they're going through an ego death. There's all types of things going on here. This person thinks highly of family, and they look at you as family, so they want to tell you the truth. Okay, now this is not going to be for all of you because it's very specific. This message is very specific. However, it's almost like this person wants to also know the truth before they approach you with anything because they don't even know if this is true or not. They feel like this person could be lying because they already know the type of energy this person is in. Like this person has lied to them before and concealed things, and it was being funny style. And I feel like this person is under a spell at the same time. It could be a word spell, or they could have actually gone to a practitioner and did the crossing of the names in the jar with the water. Okay. So they're feeling very discouraged about how you're going to feel about this because they're just not sure. They don't know. They don't know how you're going to take it. They don't know if the child is theirs. And I heard it's too early to be able to find out. it's too early. But then at the same time, if that is their child, they feel responsible for the the person that's having the child, or the person that they're having a child with. But it's like this person, this Jezebel just turned around and came back right when they saw the connection between the two of you. So there's something that this person had to have seen between the two of you, even if it was this person's energy. Because as a woman, you can tell when something's going on with your person. And I feel like men can tell as well. The ones who are in tune with themselves. You could tell, you know. So it could have been that where this individual that they've been dealing with, I don't feel like it was on a serious note, but it's just been something. It's a thing. It's a thing that they have. And it was a whoopsie daisy because there wasn't supposed to be a pregnancy, but this may not be this person's baby, and they may not be pregnant at all. And they may go as far as, this is someone who's going to play with their emotions. They may go as far as, especially if they're not pregnant, in a certain period of time, they're going to say, oh, I had a miscarriage. Like that. And then once they do that, then the person will be like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Let me help you. Oh, baby. Sorry. But it's really about feeling bad. And also, that would cling. Someone who wants a child, especially a masculine energy that desires to have a child, that goes through that, they're going to mourn a child that never was. If this person is lying completely about the pregnancy altogether. This is very messy. Okay. It started out like so sweet and cute because this person was thinking about you. And then due to how they was moving when they wasn't with you, somebody done popped up like, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. So it's either this person is pregnant by this person, but it said that they lying. It said they lying 2 times in a row because it was like the 7 of Swords and then the moon was right under it. I mean, that's a lie. That's a sneaky lie. I heard a sneaky lie from some sneaky lips. Mm. And it's all about just making sure that they can have access to the person. Man, it always be about some resources all the time, unfortunately. Everybody won't be thieving off the next person when it ain't even like, there's no real plan between these two because they can't do nothing else. It's only going to be like some form of companionship, but then it's not what the person wants. They're just settling. The person wants you, but they're settling for someone else because they lied and said that they was pregnant because it was like, this is going to work because that person, they playing on the heartstrings. Wow, this is rough, but what should collective do? It's like for you, I'd say just live your life and do what you do, move how you do. And if it's meant to be, they'll be there for you. But let's see what Spirit says. When things are meant to be, they will be. And if they're not, and things go left because of the choices that your person had made, then you go ahead and you do your thing and keep on doing your thing the way you do it. And the person that is for you will be. Okay? What is the advice from you, Spirit? Ooh. Uh-oh. Learn from the experience. Whatever it is that you can learn from this experience, you see the light, you see that this person needs to transform and they have work to do within their own personal life because of the choices that they have made. This is going to cause the ultimate transformation in their life because they really want to have a life with you. However, due to their ways, they ended up going in a direction with someone that they know is not who they really want to settle down with. With this 5 of Swords and the Emperor, it's like, okay, they're looking at what they've done, but then you're in the front here as the Queen of Swords, and in the world. It's like they shattered their world. And the Death card is here. They feel like they may have caused an ending to what was supposed to be a new beginning between the two of you because of the decisions that they made. So now they're just trying to figure out how they could still accomplish what it is that they wanted to accomplish with you, which is to be with you and actually build a family with you. So deep down inside, they're trying to prepare to leave from this person, but they don't want to just leave this person if they're actually carrying their child. They don't want to just leave them like that. So yeah, it's the emotions are all, listen, this may not be for everybody because it's deep. And it's actually kind of sad. Yes, it is kind of sad. But these are things that actually happen in life, okay? And there goes the baby. And this person loves children, and they're torn because they really want to be with you. And now they're trying to think about how they could leave from the situation that they're in, but they're not too sure how. If this person is pregnant, they feel torn. I'm hearing that song. Torn in between the two, 'cause I really want to be with you. Telling me I should leave you alone. Leave you alone, leave you alone. Okay, that's it for this message. I'll see you in the next one.